Was I in the wrong for imploding my mother-in-law's family? I, 33F, finally had enough of my 36M, Ian, husband's mother's horse crap and shenanigans, am now the hero of my husband's family and the worst person ever in MIL eyes. Ian and I had been dating for about 6 months and I had come to find that this amazing human being was everything I knew I wanted in a partner, and it was time to meet the parents as we had set the boundaries early on that we wouldn't meet each other's family until 6 months in so that we could focus on ourselves and our relationship before adding family and drama into the mix. I had a family reunion coming up and so we decided to dive headfirst into my large family's chaos. We are a pretty tight-knit by large family and so it could have been seen as overwhelming, but my husband seemed excited. I am the second oldest of 7 kids and each of my siblings had their own children. Not to mention all the aunts, uncles, and cousins. Everything went off without a hitch and everyone welcomed Ian with open arms and we had a great time. Introduction to my family was officially a page in the history books. Now the time had come to meet his family. I had obviously heard all about his family and the dynamic they all had. I knew his sister, Emily 25F, was sweet and quiet just like their father, Tom 57M. Ian's brother, Tyler, 31M, was loud and boisterous and full of life. His mother, Malini, 56F, was pushy, domineering, and apparently, the boss of the family. I understand that a lot of families view their elders as the patriarch and matriarch of their family, and mine was very similar until my pop passed. Now we are all on equal playing fields and all pitch in with each other. I knew that he and his family didn't have family gatherings often due to how it turned out every time. His mother would always degrade every one of them the entire time until they each bid their farewells feeling deflated. I thought I was prepared when going in to meet his family, but I can tell you that I was not. As the hours drew near the time of the family dinner, I could see and feel a visible shift in Ian. His whole body grew tense and he would communicate through short clipped tones. He was stressed and was not looking forward to the dinner. We got there a mere 5 minutes late and his mother was waiting at the door, literally tapping her foot in impatience. It's about damn time you got here. I almost laughed out loud because I thought she was joking until Ian replied, sorry mom, there was a train. And I saw his head sag on his shoulders and his mother continue with, I don't want excuses but I expect the common courtesy of being on time or a phone call letting me know you'd be late. Already my flabbers were gasted. I couldn't believe the exchange I had just heard and couldn't believe the events of the rest of the dinner, as what I was warned about was exactly what happened. Ian's mother was always the one talking and asking questions. When I say talking, I really mean talking at you and not in a conversational type of way. Tyler sat quietly as he poked his food around on the plate. Emily diligently ate her food in silence, not really looking around except for a few nervous glances my way. Tom sighed and closed his eyes tight throughout our time eating, and Ian would randomly squeeze my thigh tightly when his mother would ask me questions. I played my part well and just smiled as I was hit with a barrage of questions until she asked me what I did for employment. My eyes lit up because I truly love what I do. I told her that I was a case manager for at-risk youth and was very passionate about it. I was pretty proud of myself for holding my own against the plethora of deep-diving questions until I looked back at Melanie and could visibly see the wheels of judgment turning. She sighed loudly and proceeded to explain that she just doesn't get people like me. Someone who is wasting their talents on individuals that mean nothing in the grand scheme of society. Individuals that should learn to do things on their own without being dependent on others.